Welcome back, my friends. I am just now in the kitchen starting a couple things to meal prep. I'm going to do it kind of like bulk stuff this week versus like individual meals. I am making my broccoli salad, the sweet broccoli salad. I should have showed you before I started like mixing it up, but it's so simple. I have this link below for you guys, but it's broccoli florets, grated carrot, some dried cranberries, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, apple, and blueberries, which is really, really good. I think it's like a unique addition to a broccoli salad that you don't typically see. So good. And then red onion, which is vital. It's so weird how onion like makes such a difference, right? And then over here, I just finished blending. Basically, it is a like base of soaked cashews. That's how you'll get that creaminess. Lemon juice, which is great too, because that helps keep the apple like fresh too from, you know, having a sliced up apple usually would brown up pretty fast. But with this, it does not. And then you've got a clove of garlic in here, some apple cider vinegar, lemon juice, like I said, and what else? Oh, and then instead of sugar, which is pretty traditional as well in this type of dish, we used agave. You can use maple syrup. That works just as well, but I had some agave, so we're using that. I'm going to scoop out the rest of that too. Yeah, I'm going to toss it up. It's one of those two though, that if you let it like get all tossed in there and then let it sit in the fridge, like the longer the better. Like it's just one of those, the longer it sits, the better it gets. So that is how simple this like recipe is, and I highly recommend it. This would be a really, really great dish too to take to like a potluck or something, or going over to a friend's house and bring a dish with you. So simple, so fresh, looks fancy, it's not. Okay, hello. Nate's actually, okay, so it's almost 4 p.m. and Nate's actually on his way, or he just probably got there right now to work, which is so weird because he doesn't normally work this late in the day, but they're doing inventory. And so he's going to be working basically till 4 a.m. So yeah, no good. So he kind of slept today and took a nap earlier and all that. Oh, so good. I swear the apple cider vinegar in it is like what keeps it really fresh too, you know, while it sits for a while. What was I going to say with that though? Something, I don't know. Well, we kind of already ate, and he took the leftover food that we had before I went grocery shopping today. All right, look at that. So good, I'm telling you. Now let's try one. Now again, it's better. Oh my gosh, I have not had that in so long, and it like literally brings back that like memory of those flavors, you know, of a broccoli salad. If you like it on the sweeter side, put more agave. If you don't, put less, but so good. Did I say too, pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds? It matters, you want both. But yeah, I mean, that seriously is like a 10-minute prep right there. There you go. What else? So we went to Whole Foods this morning, and poor guy too, because it's like daylight savings time. So he has this shift where it already feels like so off, and then he has to work till 4 a.m. It'll be fun. Anyway.
Being down home cooking today.
I am so ready for it. That's some good stuff. Am I all sweaty?
Yes.
Yeah, let's see. Is it my backside?
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. You're really gross. I'm hungry. Hi guys. So we're gonna chat here in a little bit, but see if you can hear what's going on. out there. They're cleaning the table and chairs because I think we're going to be spending a lot of time outside, hopefully in our backyard, because we're going to be here for a while, like many of you as well. And like I said, we're going to chat here in a little bit because it's a lot. It is definitely a lot. No matter where you stand with what you think about the whole situation of this virus going around, it's a lot. And yeah, so we just got word too that the kiddo is on a month off from school. But yeah, I just made some French toast, and I got some leftovers here. We'll just put in the freezer. I have the recipe. I'll link it below. But you know what? Sometimes you just need some French toast. So that's what we did. But yeah, I have a feeling like this house is gonna be super clean in the next month because we got nothing else going on, you know? But yeah, I'm gonna chat with you guys later and see what we want to do going forward. All right, just got out of the shower. I needed a really warm shower. I'm like cold. Your girl don't get cold. I'm fine though. I'm totally fine. That's not like a sign of sickness or anything, but I just needed to really warm up. It is a super gloomy day. It really is. We're supposed to get rain actually tomorrow and I think the next day. But it's windy and it's just the sun is like in and out of the clouds. By the way, I turned on Dead to Me. Do you guys remember that series? I didn't know it was still like on Netflix, but I really enjoyed it. And you guys know I'm the girl that like, you know, God forbid we watch something new, but I just have that on. Actually, I'm just gonna turn it on, but turn it down, because why not? But okay, hold on, let me get my tripod here. What I was thinking we could do is actually make those little bundt cake, the little banana chocolate bundt cake things. I've showed them, the recipe's on my website, but I haven't really shown how to make them like in person. And they're simple, and we'll chat, and that will be good and productive, you know? All right, that'll work for now. By the way, I'm wearing, okay, this sweatshirt came from no other. If you ask me, where'd you get it, Kim? Well, you'd have to get into that time capsule and like go way, way back. Not only, I'm not kidding, and I don't know why this stands out to me. Not only is this from 1998, not joking, 1998, because I was an 8th grader, and it came from Mervyn's, which doesn't exist. Some of you might be like, what's Mervyn's? She's been through many, many things. And I'm wearing Nate's pants. They're from Costco. But anyway, let me grab some of this stuff. It's just one of them days, them times where this is what I want to wear, right? So there's that. Okay, let's see here. I don't remember. Let me grab my computer. I don't know. Banana chocolate protein mini cakes. I'll link it below, but it's just under breakfast at the bottom. Okay, protein powder. So I've been doing YouTube now. If you hear that's a dog. I've been doing YouTube now for, this will be like year 5, technically. It's changed a lot because I started so differently. And in that time, I'm not going to say never because who knows, but in that time when I do videos, even with vlogging, where it can be more of like, I guess, personal thoughts and what have you, you don't hear me talk really ever about certain topics like religion and politics and those kinds of things that I feel like overall, when I watch YouTube, those are the kinds of things, not just those things, but you get it, that you're trying to kind of just zone out from, because you get so much of it already on social media, on TV, on everywhere else, right? That I feel like I always try hard to make this a place where you can just escape for a little bit, learn some recipes, have fun with us. We do real life here, we do. But you know what I'm saying? It's just that's kind of always been really important to me because I really enjoy that when I watch YouTube. And so with that said, with everything going on right now, I'm like, I don't want to like, I don't want you to come to my videos and that's all we're going to talk about. At the same time, it's difficult because this is what is going on right now, in the world. And we are learning all together what's going on as far as who's being affected. And some places are, some places aren't more than others. At the same time, I get that whether or not, again, you personally think it's all just way blown out of proportion or not, you're still being affected by it, I'm sure. But I get also people just being out of curiosity based on where someone is, what's it like where you are. So I get there might be a little bit of a gray area for myself to be able to talk about it. And tomorrow I do have the grocery haul, and I did just kind of talk about my experience. I'm going to just give a little spoiler though, because you guys are my friends. I went Friday morning super early, and I partially did a Walmart grocery delivery. With that said, my experience was really not that bad, but it's gotten really bad since. So anyway, it's crazy here, just like many other places with like shopping and can't find stuff. School, like I said, just got announced yesterday that kids and college and everything is out for a month at least. We might have some kind of like online academics sent to us. We'll see, they're working on it. Other than that though, as far as I know so far, as of Saturday, which is today, there is 3 cases in our county. Now, we live again in Fresno, California, and in Fresno, there's nothing that we know of as far as someone who has it. Again, there's just in our county, surrounding areas. But yeah, I mean, so it's kind of crazy because with knowing that, it's like, oh my gosh, like all of our town and everywhere, we're being really affected by something that doesn't feel like it's here. You know what I mean? Hopefully that makes sense. And I'm sure it does, because I'm sure you're feeling some sense of that as well. But again, I just like to be really sensitive to when I say, oh, people are blowing it out of proportion. Oh my gosh, just why are people so crazy? You don't really hear me say that very often. Again, never gonna say never, but you really don't, because what if you are in something crazy right now and legitimately have, a reason to feel that way? So it's just this weird place that I'm feeling right now. I don't feel panicked, but I was telling Nate that it's more of like based on what everyone else's actions are looking like right now, and just the craziness out there makes me stressed, because it's a lot, So that's what I keep saying. It's a lot, because it is. Cinnamon. So then I was thinking, I told Nate, I was like, ginger, secret ingredient. So now that my kid is going to be here, he's at the grandparents though right now, but, he's going to be home pretty much. Basically, we're not like on this whole, like we cannot leave our house or anything, but right now anyway, we will see. But I mean, obviously the point of pulling them from school is not so you can go and do a bunch of stuff and run around out in the town. The idea is to stay, pretty much at your home. So I'm like, should I try to incorporate my mentality was kind of like go back to like Vlogmas, where I basically have daily videos for you guys, because I feel like a couple reasons. One, I'm gonna probably be here even more, right? And it'll give me an outlet. It lets me, we can communicate with each other. I do enjoy doing it, but it's harder for me to do that all year round anyway, and that's why Vlogmas is what it is, just 1 month of it. But based on circumstances, maybe I could incorporate that. And then, again, it kind of just goes back to like wanting to have an outlet for you guys too. I've noticed, I don't know if you have, but just in my subscriptions feed the last couple days, there's not a whole lot of videos. And at least I'm just kind of feeling that way. And I just kind of want to escape, because if you click onto your Facebook, it's a lot. And it would just be nice to be able to turn on, Netflix or turn on YouTube and just escape for a little bit, 15 minutes, And I'm like, well, it'd be kind of cool to be able to do that for you guys too. Just stuff, life. But then it's like on the flip side, it's like I don't want to seem insensitive if I'm not like talking about what's going on too out there. Do you know what I'm saying? That's how we think of like, what do you say? What do you not say? But at the end of the day, you can never win. But I was kind of thinking about it, and it's like, just don't get, you know how stressful it can get and everything. So I'm like, I'm kind of somewhere in the middle. I want your guys' feedback of, do you want not necessarily daily, but more videos during this time because you feel like it would be nice to have just something to escape to? I mean, it could be as simple as a what I eat in a day, maybe coming up with some recipe ideas with limited food. Although right now I gotta admit we're pretty good, but you know, we'll see as things go. Need agave. So you guys let me know, and so I can maybe slip in a couple more if you want to see that for at least a little while. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, chocolate chips, it's a must. By the way, got frozen French toast in there. Might have to just do it again. See, that's the other problem, guys. Again, I'll have the haul tomorrow. I know it's kind of a little backwards, but there's all kinds of like snack foods and stuff in here. And I'm just telling you, I can't do that anymore because I just eat them. You know? Just sit here and eat them. But what are you gonna do? Sometimes just do it, right? All right, so preheat 350. Let's stay on track here a little bit. I don't know why this was in there. Oh, boys. All right, so I have this little Bundt cake pan. It's like mini ones, right? So it has 6 of them, but they're pretty big for, you know, one serving. It's a good size for like to actually fill you up. So I really like it. I'm just gonna spray it so nothing sticks. And then chocolate chip. Part of the recipe, you have to eat them when you make it. Anyway, this doesn't get much easier. Combine all wet, combine all dry. Mix those together. You don't need to use a hand mixer or anything for this, guys, which is awesome. So, what do you think, guys? Do you want like more of a vlog style here and there? Maybe some extra videos along the way? It might help keep my sanity, might help keep yours. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna put 3 tablespoons-ish of this coconut oil into this little dish. And because my oven's preheating, I'm just gonna sit it on top of like the stove area and it'll totally melt because that thing gets hot on top. But yeah, so did I get my hands on toilet paper? I will tell you, it's kind of interesting. So tomorrow's haul will have Aldi, Walmart, and a little bit of Trader Joe's on it. And I was able to find a little bit at Aldi. They did have a limit of 2, just like a 4-pack here, and you could buy 2. So that's what I did. They're not like super massive or anything like that. And I am more than okay with that. I wasn't looking to go crazy anyway with getting a ton, but they did. But that could be very, very different now. And I feel like it probably is because it's gotten really crazy since I went, right? It's just nuts. Okay. 3/4 cup buckwheat flour. Half a cup. Oh, my ear just started ringing. Why does that do that? That's weird. Okay. Half a cup of chocolate protein powder of your choice. I can only speak to this one and as far as the flavor goes, in the end result, you know, and I love it. It's bomb. It's so good. But I mean, anyone will work, but I just don't know how good it'll be. But yeah, this Orgain creamy chocolate fudge, so yummy. We haven't like had a shake with this. I don't think this tub whatsoever. We've been making like protein pancakes and these, and it's good. And then baking soda and baking powder, do a teaspoon each. But so before I made it to Aldi, and I did post this over on my Instagram. I did tried everywhere online that I could think of for like trying to find toilet paper and stuff. And I took a chance and I went on to Thrive. And sure enough, but again, this was Thursday now. Sure enough, they did have it. But then, just out of curiosity, I checked back later Thursday. They did not. They were sold out. So I don't have that order yet. It's on delay anyway, which they've been very like clear about, like that's what's gonna happen right now. And I'm just curious if it's even gonna make it on my order at all, you know? So we'll see. I'll keep you posted this next week. Cause I got some other things too, like my jam. But yeah, so I did do that. But again, that's when I saw some at Aldi that I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go this route, you know? Okay, 1 teaspoon here of cinnamon. Maybe a little more cause it's good. Anyway, and then half a teaspoon of ginger. Don't ask, I don't know. It just tastes like really good in it, but yet you don't really taste it fully. It's just like a little something, but you don't want as much because it's very strong. Okay, preheated. Then you can use whatever kind of egg replacer you want, but I do still have the Bob's Red Mill egg replacer here. It's one of my favorites for at least baking. But you could do a flax egg where you take flax meal, mix that with water, and it kind of makes a egg-like texture. Use that. You can do applesauce. You can kind of do like a chia pudding. I mean, there's a lot of alternatives. So don't feel like you have to have something that's like specifically says that it is, you know? Okay, we're gonna do 1 egg replacer. Okay, so I'm gonna do it in here. And this, how this one works is literally 1 tablespoon of this powder and then 1 tablespoon of water. That's it. That's simple. To me, this doesn't really mimic an egg, but more of like a batter, I guess. But it works. It's good. Okay, then, so that's part of your wet ingredients technically. We're gonna take a cup of banana. It makes it really, really moist and good. I know we hate the word, I get it, but it does. It makes it really, really good. I have like the perfect ones for this right now. And usually like 3 medium sized bananas is about a cup, maybe 4 bananas because these are a little small, but give or take. Again, it doesn't have to be exact. Yeah, I did, like I said, get a good amount of food right now to where I feel, and I'm sorry to be a little repetitive for tomorrow, but I try to make it quicker. I say that though, but I haven't edited it yet, so who knows. I feel like we have enough to get by for sure. Not necessarily as much as like the way we would like to ideally, but still relatively healthy too for at least a solid 2 weeks, like solid without needing anything. I could be wrong on that though, but and then I just take a fork and just go like this. It doesn't matter, but whatever. And yeah, I do. I feel like we could get by pretty healthfully for 2 weeks. Now, obviously, at the nearing the end of a 2-week mark, like, are fresh veggies going to be fresh anymore? Really, probably not. But I could probably meal prep them into something before that time is up to kind of prolong the time. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely have enough in the pantry. Definitely have, you know, some freezer stuff. But still trying to eat, you know, relatively good. I get it's like not the biggest deal right now out of everything, but again, normalcy, you know, it's like you want to kind of create still a normal life, but it's different. Anyway, I'm going to add just a little bit more water into this. Then just put your egg, or your banana and then just give that a little mix in with your egg. I'm gonna do about 4 tablespoons because there's no sugar in it, like regular sugar, but we're gonna use agave to sweeten it a bit. Plus the protein powder in itself has a little bit of sweetness already too, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Good enough. Into there, and then I'm gonna do the coconut oil. Mix. And that's it. So then you take this into this. And then just mix it till it's incorporated, and that is it. Except, I say that because technically that could be it, but you gotta add the chocolate chips. You just got to. Once it's mostly mixed, that's when I add them. It's just easier, I feel like, to incorporate this first. But I have on my website, it says on the recipe it's optional. I mean, it is, but like, add them. It's so good. It's so good in there, because when you bite into it, it just melts in your mouth. It's good. And you'll find that your batter's not runny. It's thick. It's definitely thick. That's like the texture of it. You want like half a cup of the chocolate chips. I've had these a few times now myself. I pretty much make them for Nate just as an easy like grab and go, especially like on his 6 a.m. shifts. Like, they're just sitting here on the counter actually, and he can just grab it. But I've had them myself even a few times, and they're filling. Like, one is good. I think when I did kind of the breakdown, they're about 250 calories each, which really isn't that bad for how filling they actually are. And then as far as like filling them up, it doesn't matter. Like, I just kind of do it evenly with all of the batter that I have. I kind of just do a little bit on each one, just so I make sure I do have enough for each. I don't have like any left over though. Like, it is perfectly 6 of these. I'm sure if you did like little muffins, it'd be like a dozen, you know. Oh, have I been able to find any soap, like hand soap and antibacterial hand soaps, or why am I drawing a blank? Hand sanitizer. No. Nope. I have some obviously here, but I don't have a ton. I don't. My mom did get, I think she got it like over a week ago though, just because at Costco, the 4-pack of like the Clorox wipes. So she gave me a couple tubs of that, but that's more for like at home, not like, you know, to take, well, I put some in my purse just to like wipe down the cart and stuff the other day, but you know what I mean? It's not like a hand sanitizer technically, but I guess it can be. But no, can't find that anywhere. Gym. Am I going to the gym still? As of right now, our gym, because I'm feeling like our gym's gonna close if everything else is, as far as schools and like places and events that are, you know, where a lot of people could be. I feel like, okay, well, there it is. So far, we called yesterday actually, and like as of right now, they're still open. And I was like, you know, I'm good with it, and just being a little more cautious of like, you know, using the hand sanitizer they have there and all that. But now that I have my kiddo home, they have like the whole daycare thing. And then honestly, it's kind of like a McDonald's playground area type thing. And I feel like that's probably not the best idea based on the fact of why are we pulling them from school? To avoid that kind of environment, really. So I'm comfortable going, but I'm going to have to work around that a little bit of like, you know, I'll go and he can stay here with Nate for a little bit if the schedule permits. Then that's what we'll do, you know, but we'll see. I don't know. We're going to just play it by ear. I'm not going to stress about it. At the end of the day, if I had to for a few weeks, you can always do running around your neighborhood. I do that anyway on a lot of occasions. We do have some dumbbells. You can do a lot even without weight. Just using your own body weight resistance for many things. So we'll make do because your girl's gonna be eating more out of boredom. Don't do that. Okay, so boom, done. And these are gonna go in the oven at 350 degrees for about 20 minutes, sometimes a little bit more. Just check it. If it comes out clean, you're good. But that is it, my friends. It's so simple. Try it. But that's my little update right now. And when these are out, I'll show you what they look like. But yeah, so we'll see. Let me know if you'd like a few more videos in the weeks to come. And if I can do that, I will do that. And I just won't commit 100% quite yet to like every day, just in case, because we don't know what the next few days are going to be looking like. I think that's what bugs me the most. It's like the unknown, as I'm sure it does with most people. It's like you just want to know, you want answers, and it's just what's next, what's next. But let me know. Hanging out with you guys definitely is a great outlet for myself too. So thank you for being here always. Like we always say, we mean it. So yeah. All right, guys. Hope you guys have a great, great day. Stay healthy, stay safe. People be nice, and we'll take it one day at a time.
Don't you know that you're beautiful, just the way